how are you? Welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you're having a great day. Happy Friday. And Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, all that good stuff. My computer's not wanting to update. Here I am. All right, let's see if we can change the keyword. All right, I have a new cutout I wanted to show you all, and I thought it was pretty great, so come hang out with me. Last day of my vacation. I'm very sad. I have to go back to work on Monday. I've been off the last 2 weeks, and it has been glorious. Just doing whatever around the house, hanging out. This is Shimmer Silver. I'm going to start with this on the floral overlay part. Okay, so it's pretty intricate. I'm going to just use a little makeup sponge. Okay, make sure you say hey whenever you're jumping on. I want to know, what are your plans for the weekend? What are y'all doing? Anything at all? Going out of town, hanging out at the house, just chilling, catching up with family from the holidays, doing late holiday stuff. Tell me about it. Hi, Lori. Happy Friday to you. All right. So this new formula of the Shimmer Silver works really great for painting. And I thought it would be pretty good for this. And turns out I was correct. So I got like a clump right here. Let's see if we can smooth that out so it doesn't look clumpy. All right. There we go. Now we're gonna use, so this sign also has this backer part, okay, which we're gonna paint a different color because you'll be able to see it through, which will really make the silver pop. And then we're gonna use the 12 by 18 shiplap sign from my shop. If I can avoid bonking myself in the face with it, that would be wonderful. Ooh, fun! That sounds great. So after this, I need to go return a gift. I have a Roomba. I don't know if y'all have a Roomba or not, but I love my Roomba because my dogs, Dozer and my daughter's dog, drag in the most dirt from outside, y'all. It's terrible. I have to sweep my floors or vacuum my floors every single day of my life. And it turns me into a crazy person. So I've had a Roomba for a long time. I bought it whenever we moved into the house in Tennessee. I had one before, but I upgraded it, bought a new one whenever we moved into our old house. And so it's quite old. The battery life on it is terrible. Like, it automatically goes every day at 9 o'clock. Which is wonderful. So I'm working in my office. I just pull the dogs in there because they're both freaked out by it. And it goes to town. Okay, our whole like living area and kitchen, dining room and all that is wood floors. And so it just goes wherever, right? It can go on carpet too, but I keep it only in the main areas, right? So that it'll get all of that dirt that they bring in. Anyways, the battery's been terrible, so I went on Amazon and I ordered a battery, and it claims on the listing that it works for my Roomba. Well, get it all installed, and it doesn't at all. It's been having charging issues ever since we changed out the battery, which is super annoying because I need it to be vacuuming daily. So, and you have to like take the whole thing apart. It's a whole process to get the battery in and out. So I haven't messed with it since we got it, but I went ahead today. I broke down and I bought the actual battery, which it was only like $20 more. So I wasn't even saving myself anything but a headache. I gave myself a headache really with buying the cheaper one. I should have just bought the Should have just bought it in the first place. You know, whenever you do that. Hi, Patsy. Happy New Year to you. So I made that mistake. So I'm going to go return that today, too. Because I've had enough. I'm over it. I went ahead and ordered the correct one this morning because I'm sick of hearing it. Because it, like, in the app, it shows, hey, I have a full battery. And then every now and then it will be like, it will make an announcement to the house saying, hey, my battery, I'm having trouble charging. Please help me. And then it gives me all these tips that I've already done. Ugh. And then whenever I do those tips or those steps or whatever, which I've done them like 4,000 times now, it claims it's charging and then it stops charging again. So I'm just tired of it. And it hasn't vacuumed on its own since we changed out that battery, which I'm going to need it to work harder around here. Hi, Marie. So did I. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate you. All right. I have a trip for, I don't know what I was thinking. Okay. But I thought, hey, I'm going to take 2 weeks off and then I'm going to be recharged. And it's going to be great, right? No, now I just know what it's like to not have to work for a living. Hi, Donna. So to be able to do whatever I want during the day. So I'm ready for retirement is where that leads me. But anyways, I have a trip on Monday. I'm going to New Orleans from Monday to Thursday, which is going to be rough because I'm going to go from being on vacation to immediately into the throes back to working and trying to figure out what I even do for a living. Because, you know, whenever you go on an extended holiday, it's like you get back to work and you're like, what's my password, first of all? How do I log into this computer? And then, like, trying to remember what you're actually supposed to be doing that they pay you for. That's going to be my struggle this coming week. Oops, well, that wasn't dry, so I just put a big old fingerprint in it. That's good. It's fine. All right. I love that you can paint with the shimmer silver, y'all. It's so great. And the color is just like super duper. It's like really, really good pigment. And it doesn't look super glittery in the jar, but it is. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it, Stacy. I've been dreading it since on Wednesday. It started to feel like, well, yeah, Wednesday was New Year's Day, right? And so Chris has not taken any time off except for his regular holidays. Like, he got Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, New Year's Day, and that's it, right? And which he's mad because I took off 2 weeks just to sit at home and not do anything. Well, I'm supposed to be doing stuff around the house, but I did laundry. Okay, that was a task because I never do laundry, or not that I never do laundry, I never fold and put away laundry in a timely manner. So I had a bunch of loads of laundry to fold and put away. So I did that. And that was like a whole day chore. Okay? Or it was probably a couple of hours, but it felt like torture that lasted a year. You know what I mean? Anywho, so I've been like just hanging out. I went to lunch with a friend. Just take random trips to town to just go mess around. So today I'm going to Ross. I'm going to go exchange a gift that I got. Hopefully I find something cute. Cross your fingers for me. I don't know how. I've never been to our local Ross over here, so we'll see how that goes. I always have high hopes for Ross, but then it's usually a disappointment. And I've gotten to where, well, first of all, I hate trying on clothes because what a pain. Hi, Lisa. Happy New Year. What a giant royal pain in the butt, okay, to try on clothes. Because you gotta go through the whole thing, right? And it's like, these days I get hot easily, like sweaty, and not trying to do that in public. And so hopefully I find something super cute that I love, that I don't have to spend a whole lot of time in the store digging through the racks. I just am not, that's not for me. Used to be, but I don't know, y'all. My tastes have changed. The things I enjoy doing are sitting around the house, not doing anything, scrolling on my phone, listening to audiobooks, and basically just not doing anything. Okay, I don't want to have to work for a living. I don't want to have to leave the house. The pandemic really did it to me, okay? Because I don't want to go anywhere. And I do have to go places sometimes, and I don't want to. All right. This looks fantastic, I think. All right, I know that took a minute, but... Hi, Kathy! Welcome! Keyword is love, by the way, as Kathy just showed us. All right. Now, I'm going to let this dry. I am going to go and just make sure I don't have any... So the makeup sponge helps keep you from having, like, chunky pieces of paint all over the place, but you still... Oh, that's just a scrap of paint. Okay, from the jar. Okay, so there's my sign, or my top layer, okay? Now I need to quickly paint my bottom layer. Black velvet, just a foam brush, and I'm gonna actually try something a little bit different that I've seen others do. We'll see if it works. I'm gonna just, now this is MDF, okay, so you don't want to spray a lot of water on there, but I just put a little bit of paste down, and then instead of having to mix it on like a plate or a paste palette or whatever, just the tiniest bit of water, okay? Don't go crazy on there, because this is MDF and it doesn't like water, but just a little bit won't kill it. But it'll help you spread that paste a little bit easier, okay? And then you don't have to try and guess how much paint you need and mix it up and all that stuff with water. You can just, or paste, I mean. I always end up wasting paste like that, so I figured I could do it like this. And on a big surface like this, makes it easy. Okay. Skip over to the E, and then we'll come back to the V with our leftover. I think it looks like we're going to have some leftover paint that we can fill it in with. All right, super easy project. I am going to use Stick Fast. I have my hot glue gun heating up. All right. All right, so our paste gives pretty good coverage, okay? Just make sure that you have a good enough layer where you're gonna have full coverage. Now, you could do a light, like, not dry brush, but like you could do a little bit more than a dry brush on this background. It would probably look really good. It would make it look kind of vintagey, I think. But I do want full coverage, okay? So that my silver will really stand out on top of it. And I think it will. This is going to be great. So, get this thing dried. Hi, Stephanie. I'm doing good. How are you? I hope you had great holidays. Get it all the way dry, okay? Before you start messing with anything else. And I think I want to do something with that board, the shiplap sign that we're going to use, just to kind of tie it in a little bit more, since we're not using any brown on this. It does have, I have silver glitter on my finger, I guess. And just rubbed it on the black right there. Alright. Get this completely dry. Did y'all see the launch that we just had, what, yesterday? Super cute stuff. That is Creative Kickstart. It happens every January. They release new products. You also, whenever you spend $75, you can get the new color of the month, which is like a teal. It's like a shimmer teal color. I haven't seen it in person yet, but okay. So there's my love. All right. And then I'm going to just set this. Ooh, that's going to look so good. It's going to be great. Okay. Now, my shiplap sign. See all the brown? So, I don't hate the brown on here, but I just want to do a little bit. Now I'm just using my brush that the foam brush that I just used a minute ago. And I'm going over the center, the shiplap parts, okay, and on the board itself, okay, I just want to kind of tie this in together. Now, you could obviously do this, do the loved part, any colors that you like. My house has a lot of gold, silver, black, white accents, so like it makes sense for me to have black and silver, okay? But this would be great, the cutouts would be great any color. But, I mean, I just transformed this to be more of a, fit my color scheme a little bit more. I could even, kind of hit that distressing around the edges just to tamp down the brown a little bit, you know? There we go. All right. It's perfect. Okay, now, let's see if I can't pick this thing up. Oh my gosh, look how pretty this is. Okay, so the one thing I want to do is I made a sawtooth hanger for this. Oh, it doesn't go like that. It goes like this with the sawtooth on top. I'm going to put it on the back. I'm hoping that this will hold. Okay, now this goes with this part, with the rectangle first. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use both hot glue and some stick fast just to have extra hold. Now you could use like E6000 or something. This shiplap sign is pretty darn heavy. Okay, so keep that in mind. I'm hoping that this is going to hold. Look at that. I got black paint or paste on my nail. Y'all, it cleans right up. Hi, Gwen. Hi, Joni. How are you? Welcome, girls. Okay. I love my nails, y'all. If you're not in my nail group yet, I'm not sure what you're waiting for. Come hang out with me. Whenever you comment the word love, you can see at the bottom my VIP group link for my nails. I'm obsessed with red ass my nails, okay? I can change them out as often or as infrequently as I want to, which I end up wearing my nails for like 2 to 3 weeks usually until I get sick of them and I'm ready for a change. All right, that's good. Now, our hangers on the back. Okay, that's what it'll look like. And hopefully that will be a strong hold. We'll try it. I'll let you know. But whenever you buy this cutout, I will send you the sawtooth hanger so that if you want to do this as an exact project or if you want to find your own surface, you can do that. Okay, now I've got paint. Silver. This is why you clean up your stuff, the edge, before you glue. All right, or before you start messing with it. But I didn't clean it up very well, obviously. Now we're gonna use Stick Fast. This thing is super fragile. Okay, so just a little bit goes a long way. I'm doing all the little leaves. The biggest parts where I can really get glue. And I'm trying to take it lightly around the edges, okay? It's not perfect, but hopefully it'll hold well. Not going to use any hot glue on this part because it's way too delicate and small, and I would have a heck of a time not only getting the hot glue on here fast enough, but having it not be too much and just ruin this cutout, okay? It would be seeping out. So keep that in mind. If you're going to do a project like this that's really super thin, you want to have a good glue. This one, I love Eileen's Tacky Glue. Love it. Both of them dry clear. And they have a super good hold. Like, this stuff is like a super glue. It's definitely comparable. And it gives you a second before it like really firmly sits, so you can kind of slide your stuff around if you mess it up. But the dry and clear is my favorite because I'm a mess and I always put too much. Just try not to get it on your hands because then you'll have to get a nail file or a sanding block or a piece of sandpaper and like sand it off of your nail or off of your hands, which is fine, but it does stick really good. It's literally like super glue, so it will glue you to something, anything. The wood, the table, yourself. It does kind of have an odor too, so just keep that in mind. Don't be breathing it in. All right, now I'm gonna try my best here to flip this without getting glue on me. And I know y'all probably can't see that, but I did just get glue everywhere on the background of this. That's why I love that this stuff is clear, because it would be a mess if it wasn't clear. Now, I'm noticing a few places. I love the detail tool to just pop off any paste on those edges, okay? Now, give it a second to set before you, but I mean, as you can see, it's not dry yet, but it is holding already. Yeah, this is Stick Fast. I can send you the link, Lori. I love this stuff. It's awesome. It works really good. All right, now, I'm gonna do Stick Fast first. Similar to how people do E6000, but I am going to use a hot glue gun because this is a big area to hold on to. And, you know. The ship-up lines can let you line it up perfectly just where you want it. Press that down really good. And boom. You're done. Look how great that turned out. I am in love with this. I think it turned out just perfect. What do you all think? Let me know. Make sure that you comment love right in the comments. And I love you all. I hope you have a great day. Thanks for hanging out with me. If you're watching replay, comment #replay. And I will see you tomorrow morning. Bye.